Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Grant here, Diamond State Speed Shop. We're so glad you joined us. If it's your first time here, welcome. Please hit the like, comment, subscribe button. We certainly appreciate that. Guys, we're up to, I believe, 950 subscribers now. Man, we're almost to that 1,000 mark. And again, guys, I said when we hit the 1,000, we're going to do another great giveaway for you guys. So, please, every one counts. Every subscribe counts. So please share the page, and we certainly appreciate that. So guys, today I've got one for you that I wanted to show you some things about what I'm going to be doing, how I prep. So I've got a car show coming up this weekend, a local show that I'm super excited about. Because we don't typically have just model car shows local to me, model car shows only. So I'm super excited about this one. I just found out about it a couple weeks ago. So what I'm going to do today, guys, is show you what I'm bringing to the show, kind of what I do to prep for a show, what I do with my models, and then I want to kind of show you what I take with me, right? I've got a little toolkit I take, and just some things to help me in case I need to do something to a car when I'm prepping it for the show, right? So I'm just going to walk you guys through that, show you what I do and how I prep, and maybe it'll help you, for when you prep for a car show when you go to one. So anyway, stick around. We're going to get right into this. Welcome back. Get a sip of coffee real quick. Again, thanks for joining. If you can see here, I've got lined up what I'm going to be taking to the car show this weekend. I picked out a good variety of cars. So I believe I've got 6 here. And then Olivia, if you've seen a couple of my other videos, Olivia is our 6-year-old cousin, my wife's cousin. And man, she's really kind of, since I've been doing this, she's been involved with me a lot, and she really enjoys it. And she's built a couple of models, and she's going to take some and enter into the junior class. Okay, so she's really excited about that. So it's going to be fun for both of us. So guys, here's what I'm taking real quick. I'll just kind of run these down. This is my 68 El Camino that I did the Pro Street type setup on. So just finished this one a couple weeks ago. So this one will be one I'm taking. Here's my shop truck. This is one of the first ones I did back when I started modeling again back in November. So kind of the patina type look on it. So we'll be taking that one. I'm also going to take my Mustang notchback. We did the door opening deal with the the bare door panels on, and quite a bit of detail on this one. I think this one will do well, so I'm pretty excited about bringing it. Here's my kind of resto mod Mustang that it's got a pretty sweet paint job on it, tropical glitz. I don't know if you can see it real well, but we've got the racing stripe kind of down the passenger side of the car. Really like the paint job on this one, so I'm going to take that one. Of course, we got our Pro Street Olds. It's got the monster engine in it, the one we did the 67 Chevelle chassis on, and mashed it up with the Oldsmobile body. A lot of work went into this one. This is the one I took to MosCon and did really well with it, so looking forward to taking that one. And then of course I've got my my Pro Street Bronco that I just finished this week. And this was one that I was trying to get done for this show, and got it done. So I'm looking forward to taking this one and see how it does. So that's my rundown, guys. And then, like I said, Olivia, she's taken a couple We did a video on this one, but this is the Chrysler, kind of the curbside slammer we did with her. And she's going to be taking this one. And then also her, what is this one? Oh, this is the 65 Cornet. So, guys, these were pre-painted kits. So they were easy for her. This one is actual snap. The green one was glued together, but this is a snap kit. Yeah, easy for her to put together, to learn, how the cars go together and what you do in certain processes and things like that. So she really enjoyed putting this one together. So she's going to be taking this one and entering that one in the junior class along with the Chrysler. So guys, that's kind of my rundown of what I'm taking. Not really looking forward to packing these things up, guys, because if these things have a lot of fragile pieces on them, and it never fails that, there's always a potential that something could be knocked off of them between now and when we get to the show. So, but anyway, what I do with my cars, guys, is I lay them out like this, the ones I'm going to take, and then I just kind of start looking over them, and just making sure there's not anything that needs to be touched up. Anything that needs to be polished out. I'll usually go ahead and hit them with my Meguiar's show car glaze. This is what I'd use, guys, just to put a good shine on the cars, obviously, that have gloss paint jobs. But so I did this last night, just kind of getting them ready. But then, like I said, guys, I make sure there's nothing broken on them, nothing needs to be re-glued. Actually, this the green car for Olivia, when I took it out of the case, it actually had a taillight that had fallen off, so I had to glue it back on. And there's just little things like that. You may have a mirror, something that may have got knocked off. So I just check them over real well and make sure there's nothing going on there that I need to fix. And then, like I said, I put a good polish on them, wipe the windows down, knock the dust off of them, that kind of thing. And just make sure when I get there, they're looking as good as they can. And really all I got to do when I get there is just put them out on the table, get them registered, and get ready to go. Okay. Now with that, like I said, I do take a toolkit with me because it never fails that, there's, again, when you move them, there's going to be something that gets knocked off that's got to be re-glued and touched up. So I'm going to show you guys kind of what I do, what I take with me when I go to a show. And I've got a, neat little toolbox that I take that, doesn't take up a whole lot of space, but it's got the necessities in it that I think I need, right? So, guys, I take some Q-tips. You never know when you're going to have to do any kind of touch up with a Q-tip. Kind of the same thing with a toothpick. I'll take some toothpicks just in case there's something that needs to be re-glued and you just need to dab it, maybe a little bit of paint, something like that. So I'll make sure I take those with me. Of course, I've got my stickers. I like to take my stickers that I hand out to folks there. And I've got these that I got at Hobby Lobby. And, basically all it is it's a little stand for a, if you want to display your hood off of the car. That's what I use those for. That way you can just kind of set it up and able to display your hood. So I've got several different varieties of those that I take for each car. I've got a nice microfiber buffing cloth that I take to, get the fingerprints off, maybe hit it with a little bit of polish or something if I need to. Under different lights, the cars look different. You notice things under different lights. So I just bring those to make sure I have something to do that with. I've got a little sanding stick. You never know when you're going to notice a little bit of something on the body, maybe that you didn't touch up when you had it at the house and need to, knock a little burr off or something. Of course, glue. I always take some glue with me because, again, like I said, it never fails. Something's going to get knocked off and you're going to need to re-glue it. So that's what I take that for. I also take a black Sharpie. hit the body somewhere, you know, like this El Camino. If it's got a little spot somewhere, since it's a matte black car, I can just, you know, dab something on it to touch it up real quick. Maybe you get a little spot on a tire or something that it's, you know, it's a little spot of paint you didn't notice or something. You can just take this and kind of dab it and hide it, right? And then, you know, I've got my shop cards. I always take a good set of shop cards with me. I've got my gallery touch-up, my acrylic paint markers. Again, touching stuff up under the hood, under the chassis, things like that. Just a bunch of different colors in here that I would need to do any kind of touch-up with. So really, guys, that's about it, you know, as far as what I take. Of course, yours may vary depending on, you know, what you're doing and what you think you need, but that's just kind of an idea of what I take that helps me just kind of keep organized and have things ready to go when I get there if I have to do any kind of touch-ups or repairs right before the show starts. So anyway, guys, that is it for this one. I'm really looking forward to this show. For one, it's local, right? I can just kind of go and come back home. That's going to be neat. But then, you know, it's just another opportunity for me to talk with other builders, see other cars, and man, there's going to be a vendor area. So the vendor areas are always exciting to support those guys. So again, guys, looking forward to this one. I will do some video coverage of this show, just to kind of let you guys see what it's all about. And I know there are going to be another section there that's going to be trains and you know, military type displays and things, but they do have a separate model car contest within this one. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be neat. So I'm really looking forward to it. So you guys be looking out for that video on the show coverage. Okay. So guys, I'm going to leave you with this one. Getting to the end of the week. Hope you guys are having a great week. I know I am. And man, we're going to have fun with this deal and, you know, see what it's all about. And, guys, hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you on the next one. Again, build models, pet dogs. See ya.